You think they are not gonna scream the name of their killers for everyone to fucking know, to see some way, somehow, somebody help them? You're really stupid and naive if you don't know that. But you're gonna tell me a house that got cops was getting called to that residence for loud noises in the middle of the fucking day. No one called the cops in the middle of the night when people is screaming, yelling, and begging for God to help them, mentioning names, screaming for names to stop. When roommates inside of the home listening to everything, knowing everything. How stupid you think we are. And I'll tell you how stupid you is. Let me get back to the chat. Let me get to the chat. I hope I hope I'm not fucking you up so much. I just hope I'm not fucking you up so much. Big shout out to everyone watching this Jrod on point. I just hope I'm not fucking you up so much. It's just a little bit. It's just a little bit. Give you a little bit of, 2025 reality. Very last Idaho 4 live stream here in this channel for 2025. Then 2026, we're going to probably do a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Keep talking about it. Keep bringing awareness of what's going on. Let me see. Let me count what she say here. Just like the Moose Lodge lady said, yeah, this is what I'm saying. Like that's how you know, Amy. Okay. That's how you know that what I was saying from the very beginning since 2022, we was on point. When the Greek life when things happen between Greek life members. Big shout out for the likes. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the 27 likes. When something criminal happened between Greek life members, they'll fix it between themselves. They'll figure it out within, And if somehow cops need to be called, it's gonna be a whole different story than what it was. This is why the Idaho 4 was how it was. Do you think that if the Idaho 4 would go for all the students of the University of Idaho, if you think they would have done that, you're a dummy. You think you're a dummy. If you think that the Greek life, let's say someone from the Greek life kill another one from the Greek life and shit like that. Listen, 9 times out of 10, it wouldn't hit the news. I'm gonna tell you right now, it wouldn't hit the news. You know what it hit the news like that? Because it was too many and they couldn't bring any other excuse. They couldn't think about nothing fast enough to cover this shit. Because then now you have family members of these victims that you gotta look good for. Okay? Hi, baby. You have to now, okay, make sure that the family members of those victims within your community not just get well paid, but well supported. We in a story that will make them believe what you want them to believe. The problem here is that it seems like it's some family members of a victim that it seems that they knew a little bit too much of what they say. Like they knew more than what they say they know. Is a family from one of the victims that do know more than what is being said to them. And they know that for sure. How in the heck everyone is telling Moscow PD that Jack Decor and the frat boys did it? And Moscow PD is going to look the other way while the families, while they're going to call this, telling the world, oh no, we trust on Jack Decor 1000%. We trust Jack Decor 1000%. And the same Goncalves family was saying, like, stop the gossiping and because everybody was telling the dirty deeds of the Goncalves family, because everybody was telling the dirty deeds of this crime implicating Jack Decor and many others. And many others. So how come the family members and friends got clear without being investigated? How? Through word of the mouth from the powers to be. Because if this case was anywhere else, the Greek life don't have that type of power. The cops would have set down family members. Because you Goncalves are real cool with Jack. And it seems that Jack killed her. What the fuck you know? As a detective. Oh, that would have come out. Oh, hold on. No, stop. You went to the news. And you said that you trust and you believe 1000% in Jack Decor, but then we have Jack Decor all over this fucking case. What the fuck you know? And it better be so fucking good that it gets you away from getting locked up. A real detective will put that pressure right quick. A real detective would have seen Olivia Goncalves saying and bowing for Jack Decor, and the Goncalves family bowing for Jack Decor, which is the same motherfucker in the middle of this whole case. Now you better tell me something that it makes sense. Because if not, Jack Decor and all of y'all gonna get locked up. And as a detective, that's the words that need to come out. Because you know what? Real detective, when they don't have no attachment to the case, they look at the family members as the first suspects. They look at the boyfriends as the first suspect. They look at everyone and anyone close to them as a fair suspect. And you're going to tell me that you're going to go to the news media outlets and you're going to say you trust in Jack Decor when we have all this shit that he points at Jack Decor? Now you better tell me something that you better be good at this shit and tell me something so I don't lock you up right now with Jack Decor and everybody else. Just tell me something that I will believe. You know what? As a detective, you're not bringing no one. You're not interrogating, and you're not interviewing no one until you have something against that motherfucker. Because as soon as you have that person in front of you, you're going to be like, okay, why you record say this, and that, and it's like literally when I brought you in, every single person that he was questioning, he was brought in, they all had to do some way, somehow with the death of the Idaho 4. Because I will not bring no one to my police station to get interrogated or investigated if I don't already have something against them. Do you understand me? This is the part of criminal cases that y'all don't see because y'all don't understand. Y'all don't even think like. Okay? It's a reason why each one of those interviews are there. Because every single person that he got interviewed has something to do with this shit. Every single one of them has something part on the death of the Idaho 4. Every single one of them. You know why?